Right then. Hello there, everyone. I do hope you're all doing well today. I've seen and heard a few things about this, so let's have a look, shall we? And full without spending any money. Thank you, that's good to know. Again. English. It's going to be another one of those I'm just going to need to... Alright, let me just set this up then. Unlike it, I had a feeling that was what it would be. No, maybe I should have done this first. Okay, there we go. I think this one for today. With that. Oh, the wine red. Dude, let's go with the determined eyes for this one. Probably change that later, to be fair. Oh, the grey and gold. That's a nice one. I'm gonna take those off so I can sort this out. Sort the eyelashes out. Yeah, I think having the triple lashes is good. Actually, I like that one. Hello there, Ruby. Hope you're doing well today. Did that. Did the freckles. Do I have... What is this one? It's water glasses. Yeah. And let's go with the usual. Cico. It's a luxury ball. Welcome to the world of Pokémon. The mysterious creatures known as Pokémon live in all sorts of places. But in our nature, in our city, they're everywhere. Pokémon love to compete with each other and battle alongside people. And this is where the best come to battle. The battle arena in the city of Frontier. This arena, Pokémon trainers face each other in fierce battles day and night. Over the battle arena, Caraway. Kajima, Mayor of Frontier. Trainers who battle their way to the top in the battle arena are known as Pokémon Champions. This title is revered through the Frontier, and indeed throughout the entire world. Who will be the next to claim the title and the crown alongside it? Meet your destiny at the battle arena. Become the strongest trainer of all. Forty's personal gym. Well, well. You must be Cico. Name's Cordy. I run this here personal gym. Fine place when you say. I've trained up a whole lot of Pokemon here, that's for sure. But I ain't as young as I used to be. Which is why I've been on the hunt for a young go-getter who can take over the gym for me. When word reached me about you, I thought, well, this might just be the person for the job. I sure am glad you agreed to come. But I'll need to test your talent before I go leaving my darling gym in your hands. More importantly, I need to see whether your trainer chops are up to the task. So let's say we head to the gym court in the back and get right to battling. Hey wait, forget somebody? Oh, you must be the new kid that Grandpa's been talking about. Nice to meet you. I'm Totora. I manage the front desk here at the gym. Hey, hey, hey! Sorry for the scare. This is Roti, a Rotom that lives inside a headset. It can tell you all sorts of useful information during battles. Seriously, Roti's a big help for anyone who spends a lot of time on the court. Isn't that right, Roti? Sure is. I can tell you about your opponent's weak spots, different move effects, and much more. Let's be friends, Cico. Believe you me, Roti there's a keeper. Trainer couldn't ask for a better ally. How about we get to that battle? The gym court's through here. Come on. Surprisingly, this is the second time that we've had a talking Rotom. Ah, I bet you've never seen a gym court in such fine condition, have you? The local kids like to stop by with their folks to watch battles, so we keep the place looking nice. I'll lend you some of my Pokemon this time, Cico, so we can get straight to testing those battle skills. Thank you. Think you can draw out my Pokemon's potential? Then show me what you're made of. And remember, no matter how old you get, the thrill of facing a new opponent never fades. That's Pokemon battles for you. Oh, hang on. Oh, sorry about that. And yes, hello Ruby, if you didn't hear before. Hope you're doing well. In single battle, just select 3 Pokemon from your battle team, send them out one at a time to do battle. Victory will go to the trainer first to defeat all their opponent's Pokemon. Select fights in the lower right corner of the screen to make move selection screen. Once you've reached the move selection screen, select Body Slam for your opponents. For Pokemon's available moves, time to dish out an attack on your opponent. You're doing good, you think that's good? It's mostly ineffective. In a Pokemon battle, the moves on both sides will move just like this, one after the other. Try to defeat your opposing trainer by reducing the HP of all their Pokemon to 0. Next up, let's take a look at the type matchups, which are critical for getting the upper hand in a battle. Every Pokemon and all the moves they use have at least one type associated with them. Grass, take double damage from fire. Fire, take half damage from grass. These differences in effectiveness to moves how type play a role in Pokemon battle. Means all you're up against is a grass type. Try using a fire move against it now that you know how effective they are. Oh, it doesn't actually let me. Okay. So yeah, basic Pokemon knowledge for this one. Venusaur looks a little chunkier than usual. Fire type and flavor, type match is the most effective. Blastoise. When a Pokemon faints, trainer must switch in another Pokemon to their party. The next opponent appears to be a Water type Pokemon Blastoise. Water type moves deal double damage against you when you find you can switch. Well, that Pokeball tracking was a bit weird. We have Meganium, type advantage against Blastoise. You can't use moves, but that's fine. Let's try having Meganium use Bullet Seed. You go brrr. Pokemon was hit 4 times. The last one is Heracross. Depends how speed start you're getting in this case. Speedier Pokemon. And I don't know why they want us to use Hurricane instead of Air Slash, but alright. That's just teaching them another move, will hit more often. It's extremely effective. Because stat was higher, speed stats higher. Heracross was attack first and knock Heracross out. Since you managed to beat all 3 Pokemon on the other side, that means you win this battle. Now keep up and have fun battling Pokemon. Ha! Not half bad, kid. In fact, top marks. I've been battling for a good 55 years, and I can tell you've got fantastic instincts. You pulled off a fine battle in my team. Don't forget about it, Lobby. Seeing your opponent's weak spots was handy, right? That battle showed me all I need to see. Now I know my hunch about you is correct. The gym's all yours from now on. Do with it as you please. Oh, for real? That was fast. Oh, well, that's Grandpa for you. Always going with a gut while the rest of us catch up. Don't hold it against him or anything, okay, Cico? Ah, you got me there. Want to know something else? What you got to telling me? Cico's got what it takes to join the ranks of our Pokemon champions. You think so? I'll provide any support you need. Just battle your heart out, knowing I got your back. That's what he said. Looking forward to working with you, Cico. Right, time to recruit some Pokemon, I think. We're shipping out. Come on. Hey there, Kit. How are things? Well, hey, Cardi. How do you do? I got a whole bunch of darling Pokemon here ready to go, just like always. And the Pokemon aren't the only ones. Glad you seem as chipper as ever yourself. Allow me to introduce someone to you, Kit. This here's Cico. Pleasure to meet you, Cico. Kit's the name. And the face of Roster Ranch. Damn proud of it. This ranch right here is where Pokemon breeders raise all kinds of Pokemon with love and care. And Pokemon trainers drop on by to recruit them. And this place is the best. Speaking of, let me take a stab at why you're here. I just realized when I paused. You're the new gym manager that Cordy's been searching high and low for, ain't you? Skill is charged. Thought so. Well, if you got Cordy's seal of approval, you must sure be something. These darling Pokemon would love to battle beside a trainer like you. So don't be shy about recruiting them. Then you can tell Cico how to go about doing that, Kit. Sure thing. I'll explain everything. Don't you sweat. Since this will be your first time recruiting a Pokemon from us, it's on the house. Let's take a look, see who's ready for us then. This way, Cico. Let's get recruiting, shall we? A new Pokemon from this roster. Don't be shy, pick a Pokemon that strikes your fancy. Don't forget, it'll usually cost your VP to go recruit a Pokemon permanently. But just this once, I'll let you pick for nothing. Okay, so we've got Tyranitar. Well, yes, we do have Tyranitar. We also have a Adamant Charizard. So very clearly supposed to be Mega Charizard X. We've got a Jolly Tyranitar, so definitely all about speed. Modest Armarouge. Definitely about what I expect from you. We have a Palafin, Zero Form, Adamant, maxed out HP and attack, with Flip Turn, Wave Crash, Cross Combat, Jet Punch. We have a Pikachu, which is timid, Thunder, Surf, Grass Knot, Quick Attack. In a Focus, Aura Sphere, Flash Cannon, Vacuum Wave, Nasty Plot. Not bad. That's not terrible. A Gardevoir with Psychic Noise. I'm sorry, what does that do? Gives a target the healing prevented status for 2 turns. I do not remember that move at all. Huh. We got Moonblast, Mystical Fire, and it knows Vacuum Wave. That's interesting. We have Absol, which is Adamant, obviously speed and attack. Night Slash, Psycho Cut, Psycho Punch, and Swords Dance. I don't know if it's a new move for this game. It might have been for Scarlet and Violet, though. It might have been in that game. Might have been in them. We have Altaria, Hyper Voice, Fire Blast, Cotton Guard, and Roost. And we have Snorlax with Body Slam, Earthquake, Yawn, and Rest. I don't know which one to pick, because they're all pretty good. That one goes there. That one's Contact, +1 priority, punching. Yeah, it's from Scarlet and Violet. Thought so. Was it a DLC move? Because I know I didn't use a lot of the DLC moves. I'm going to pick my favorite out of these and pick Palafin. Palafin has been recruited permanently. Mighty fine Pokemon you picked out there. Come on back whenever you feel like recruiting. Recruit more little dinosaur around, you hear? Seems you got the just how to recruit Pokemon from Kit. With that locked down, let's head back to the gym, shall we? Take good care of that little darling you recruited. Don't be stranger now. Welcome back. Did you manage to recruit a lovely Pokemon? Yeah, I thought so. I didn't really mess around with too many of the DLC moves, so that's probably why I don't remember it. I sure did. Turns out that talented Pokemon are drawn to talented trainers like Cico. But that still leaves you a grand total of 1 Pokemon to your name, eh? You'll need 6 Pokemon to face off against other trainers in battle. For now, I'll lend you the remaining 5 you need for my own personal box. You need to access your own box to add the Pokemon there to a battle team before you can actually use them for battling. Speaking of, Roti, mind giving our new recruit the rundown on boxes of battle teams? Happy to. This sort of thing is my speciality. To battle other trainers, you'll need to make a battle team with 6 Pokemon on it. First step, choose the slot you like to fill. Let's go ahead and drop Pallet then. We can fill all the rest of your team with some auto team buildings. And ta-da! You got a battle team! Try making some teams yourself once you get comfortable with how this all works. That's it done. Looks like you got your box and a battle team all prepped. With that, you're finally ready to get into ranked battles. A good first goal for you would be to graduate from beginner tier to Pokeball tier. Beginner tier is pretty much what it sounds like. Your opponents in this tier will be rookies. You'll do fine there, I know it. Lay it all out on the battlefield and just have fun. And Tatora, hello, you spot. Show Cico where to go for ranked battles, would you? You mean right now? I just started watching one of Caraway's old interviews. Here, Cico, you can come watch too. You've heard of Caraway, right? She owns the battle arena. She's also, you know, incredibly amazingly awesome. I've been her biggest fan for ages. On now, Tora. You can watch that video any old time. Come back to it later. Okay, I'll show you where to go, Cico. Okay, so we've got an interesting loadout here. Let's see. You have Pixelate, and you have some decent moves to be fair. Pick Palafin, I'll pick Sylveon, and I think these 3? Not entirely sure. Versus. Starting out with Aggron, alright. And I start off with my Palafin. Oh, that didn't quite work as I wanted it to. Oh, does it have a white herb? No, not white herb, it has a thingy herb. Oh no, it doesn't, so I can just flip turn it. Okay. So it doesn't have a power herb. That was the name of the item. My bad. So... what's the most likely thing they probably have? You are pretty effective against pretty much most things they could try and send in, so I'll go with Sylveon. Grandpa! Alright. That's Cloud9, so no weather effects. Hyper Voice, I think, is the best option. Yeah, okay, that was the best option. And Whimsicott is the last one. I guess Hyper Voice again is using C-Bomb, alright. Ah! So it's faster than me, so I should use Quick Attack. Okay, yeah. But kinda went alright. Don't know if that was an actual person or someone who was also just doing the tutorial, but... Well, you know, I don't know if that was an actual person doing the tutorial or just an AI trainer, but who knows. Pokeball tier, rank 4. Nice going, Cico. You breezed right through the beginner tier. It would have been a lot tougher without my It would have been a lot tougher without my handy battle info, right, Zzz? I'm so happy to see you found your feet already. I just knew you'd be great at this. Of course, I'd expect nothing less from the promising trainer I've taken under my wing. But don't forget, you're still a ways to go. There are 6 tiers in total for ranked battles. The one you're dealing with next is called the Pokeball tier. I hope someday you'll climb through every last tier to reach the top, the Champion tier. Coaching trainers so they can achieve that lofty goal is my dream. That's too lofty for me. Oh, you're more than capable of doing it, Cico. I'm sure. Oh, this burning passion surely is an old fellow parched. Datora, think you could fetch us some chilled soda pop from the store? Can do, but you're paying me back later. Okay, Grandpa? Cordy, Cico, we got guests incoming. Oh, well, isn't that... Well, Caraway and Kajima. It's great to see the both of you here together. It's what I owe the pleasure. Lovely to see you, Cordy. And you as well, trainer. I don't believe we've met before. My name is Caraway. I'm the owner of the Battle Arena. I'll introduce myself as well, shall I? Kajima's the name. I'm the mayor of this fine city of Frontier. Splendid to meet you, young trainer. So the Battle Arena's owner is paying a surprise visit. With the mayor of the city? Is poor old gym getting shut down or something? This Roto has some unique ideas. We're simply here as part of our tour around the personal gyms. I've only been the owner of the Battle Arena for half a year, you know. Getting to know the city's various battle facilities is due diligence. Well, since it's you we're talking about, Cordy, I'm sure everything in this gym is shipshape. You take your coding duties just as seriously as you take your battling. It looks like you have the mayor's seal of approval. Regardless, if there's anything troubling you, please don't hesitate to mention it. That's kind of you to say, but I already went and solved the one big problem on my plate. Allow me to present our gym's new manager, our very own Cico. My 55 years as a Pokemon trainer are telling me that this kid's gonna be one to watch. Oh, so that's what the gleam in your eye is all about, eh? You finally found a successor. You've made a good choice, Cordy. I can tell this one has a battler's spirit and a talent to match. They'll surely do a fine job while running the gym. Cico, was it? I hope to see you on your way through ranked battles all the way to Champion tier. Good luck, Champion to be. Yeah! Glad we stopped by just in time to hear the good news. Yes, in fact, Cico, why don't I give you a little something to celebrate you becoming a gym manager? You obtained the Omni Ring! That device is called an Omni Ring. It can draw out the potential that lies hidden within Pokémon. I'm sure you'll be able to make good use of it and show us some stupendous battles. There you have it, Cico. Shake the Battle Arena to its foundations, you hear? I hope to see you there. I'm back! They were out of soda pop, so I got lemonade instead, and that's okay. Lemonade would really hit the spot, actually. Thanks, Datora. I'm afraid you went out at the worst time, though. Caraway stopped by for a visit, you see. You're joking! She just dropped in out of the blue? Oh, I wish I'd been there to meet her. Do you think she'll visit again if Cico wins a bunch of rank battles? Well, if that's the goal then, I think a lesson on using Omni Ring is in order. Stop on by the training room when you're ready, and I'll get you started. How about a little recap of some of the topics we've been talking about? Step 1, recruit some Pokemon. Step 2, train them up. Step 3, use them to do battle. That's pretty much the basic flow. Remember these steps and you'll be fine. You can also use VP at shops to get stuff like held items and clothes. Don't forget to give the held items you obtain to your Pokemon before heading into battle. And that covers it for now, I think. Let's all shoot for the stars as one big team. Champion tier, here we come! We got 10,000 VP as a gift. Season M1 Battle Pass. Indeed. Okay, so the regular awards are a Meganium, Dragonite, and Meganiumite, a Meganium trainer icon, a bunch of quick coupons, a bunch of teammate tickets, a bunch of training tickets, and 10,000 VP. But we can also get Emboar and a Feraligatr, Emborite and Feraligatr, Emboar and trainer icons, a bunch of extra the main character outfits from Legend ZA. Yeah. Additional rewards, the level of your battle pass increases. That's fair. We have a bunch of them. We can use as many of those as we want. All sorts. Version mode can be obtained through other methods. The Dragonite stone in this campaign may be locked in the shop or in other areas. Pokemon received as gifts in Pokemon Champions can't be deposited in Pokemon Home. Alright. Pokemon you've befriended in Pokemon Legends ZA. We've got the roster, and we've got a warm-up challenge. You can even enter this competition with running to the competition and go to battle, then online competitions, and use this. And player information will be registered to entry at this point. Any change won't be reflected in the competition. Okay. Starts on April 10th. There's the early download bonus, so let's claim these. We have our missions. So I can get some quick coupons. Recruit a Pokemon and take part in one ranked battle. Weekly missions, log into the game 5 times, win 5, use ice moves, super effective moves. I can refresh that one. Alright, that's fair. Send grass types, Mega Evolve. Recruit a Pokemon and just recruit a bunch of Pokemon, fair enough. Now 5 routes available. Use a replica team feature to share a battle team. Use the auto team build, do that, and I can't do any of these because these are for memberships. Oh, I could totally just change everything, alright. I have blue. I have the one. What's that called? Oh, just tank top, okay. I have the one tank top. I have regular fingerless gloves, so I can do those. I actually don't mind the green color scheme. I can do nothing, or I can wear some shorts. Anything else? I don't mind most of these colors. This is not bad. No hats, and I only have 2 glasses. Alright. If I remember correctly, there's actually another one we can do. Oh. So if you type in, I believe it's champion. We get a Machamp! So we have 3 Pokemon now. Let's see what we can recruit, because you can recruit Pokemon from the available rosters that find at the ranch. Every 22 hours, you'll be able to meet a new lineup of Pokemon to recruit from without using VP. You can shorten this waiting time using VP or quick coupons. Made a new lineup of Pokemon. Let's have a look. And you can skip that pretty simply. So we got Snorlax, we got you, we've got you, which has a poison point. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, Flash Fire, but you probably prefer you'd have Drought, really. Ability that's Curse Block, that's not bad. I like Mega Launcher. It's not a bad one, I don't think. I'm gonna fur through. Yeah. No point in messing around with quick coupons right now. We can also collect our teams from Pokemon Home, or we can send them back. We have the box. Like, I do not see myself ever using that thing, so let's swap it out for a Dragonite. Has multi-scale, that's pretty good. Machamp with No Guard, and Dynamic Punch, Stone Edge, Ice Punch, and Bullet Punch. Let's check our Hell Items. We don't have a lot. If we go to the shop, Premium Shop and the Frontier Shop. Premium Shop, you can purchase memberships, premium battle passes, and more. In the Frontier Shop, you can exchange your VP for things like Hell Items and put your Pokemon on new clothes. We can get a lot of those. We can get Mega Stones. I think that's the full... no, that's not the full list of Mega Stones we could potentially get, so... I don't think it's every single one. I don't think so, anyway. We can obviously get a whole bunch of new clothing. A lot, actually. Wow, that's actually not bad. We can get a bunch of tops, including some nice jackets. Some gloves. A bunch of trousers. Only trousers, apparently. We can get some shorts and some leggings. Yeah, leggings. We got some socks. And different shoes, of course. You can never go wrong with shoes. A bunch of different bags. We can get some hats. We can get some headbands, which for some reason Why is the logo for that cat ears? And we get some cool glasses. We can get different eyes. So we can't get any more hair colors at the moment. Oh, we can get some free battle poses, some throwing styles. The superstars. I like the superstar style and I like the cute style. And we got Confident Winner, Brandishing, crowd waving, and the gutsy. And we can get a whole bunch of different battle songs. Well, 3 battle songs currently. Of course, one of the downsides to this is you only get 1 box. By default, which kinda sucks. And finally, the training menu. Let's go Pokemon training. Oh, I need to permanently recruit them if I want to. Okay. Go with this Gengar. So we can change that, change their ability. Doesn't have another ability. Change all sorts of moves that this thing can learn too. Okay. Oh yeah, Hyper Beam, I forgot about that. Giga Impact, Body Slam, oh, it's by type, is it? Yeah, it's filtering everything by type. Oh, there we go. So I can give it Trailblaze, I can give it Mystical Fire, that's pretty good coverage. I mean, it would do something. Storm Power, Shadow Ball, Flay Ruff, Misty Explosion, Moonblast, Luring Voice. If uses the target, its stat was boosted. Huh. And I'm gonna say... yeah! Let's give it Mystical Fire. For the Sylveon. I don't mind the quick attack. A little bit of that. A little bit of battle. I actually don't mind this thing's moveset. This thing's got a pretty decent moveset too, to be fair. Let's do battle tutorials. Oh! We just get a whole bunch of Mega Stones for completing this. Alright. You know what? Sure. Let's do some battle tutorials. Mega Evolution is a mechanic only available to certain Pokemon. It changes the Pokemon's appearance, raises its overall stats, and gives it potential to greatly expand the strategies you can employ in battle. A Pokemon capable of Mega Evolution can Mega Evolve if it's holding a Mega Stone that's specific to its species. The Charizard is a Pokemon that can Mega Evolve, and it's holding a Mega Stone, Charizard X. To have it Mega Evolve, first select Fight. Choose Mega Evolve option. And we can pick Dragon Claw. So we spin the Omni Ring, it goes to the Mega form, and it does this. Yeah, tutorial stuff actually gives pretty good, seems to give decent rewards to it there. The Charizard and Mega Evolve to make a Charizard X has stats raised and was able to defeat Goodra. Mega Evolution can be used by one time per battle, so think carefully about which Pokemon you'll want to Mega Evolve and give them a Mega Stone to hold. Thank you for the Megas. Some tutorial completion rewards. Terrains have various useful effects, including boosting the power of certain types of moves. Try Hatchling using the move Psychic Terrain. Psychic Terrain, activate! The battlefield got weird. Your opponent used the priority move Extreme Speed, but priority moves fail if Psychic Terrain is active. Why didn't you have your Pokemon try the move Psychic now that Psychic Terrain is in effect? Incoming Extreme Speeds failed, and you also managed to knock the opponent out with your attack. This is helped by the fact that the power of Psychic type moves is boosted by 30% while Psychic Terrain is active. They have an impact on battles in general. Let's learn about double battles! Double battles, your opponent will select 4 Pokemon from your battle team, sending them out 2 at a time to do battle. Victory will go to the trainer who first defeats all of their opponent's Pokemon. These battles allow you to enjoy more challenging strategies. You'll need to remember the basics that apply to single battles while also making new decisions, like which of your opponent's 2 Pokemon to target with your attacks. In double battles, you get to choose the actions for 2 different Pokemon from your team each turn. First, we start Primarina, select Fight, and then have it use Moonblast. In double battle, you'll need to choose which Pokemon to target as selecting. Go ahead and choose Snorlax. Next, select Garchomp. How about using Rock Slide to attack both of your opponent's Pokemon at once? A little bit of damage. Moonblast! You're able to attack both opponents. You said I seize a disadvantage double, but multi-target moves like this, so keep this in mind. Note, multi-target moves will deal less damage when used against 2 targets than when they're used against 1 target, so make sure you take this into account. The VP. Move priority. The order in which Pokemon use their moves is usually determined by which of them has a high speed stat. Test this out by selecting Fight and having Lucario use his Meteor Mash move. I forgot this thing could learn Meteor Mash now. Such a fun move. Meteor Mash! The opposing Alakazam has a higher speed stat, so is able to attack first. However, there are some moves that allow the user to act first, even when facing speedier opponents. These moves are described as having high priority, and they're called priority moves. Moves with high priority are used before moves with lower priority. For any priority move, you can check how high the priority is by selecting Fight, then looking at the relevant number in the move window, that can be displayed on the move selection window. To see for yourself what happens to the order of moves in a battle when you use a priority move, try having your Lucario use Bullet Punch this time. Bullet Punch is faster because it's a speed move. Ta-da! Your Lucario was able to attack first, even though it was up against the opponent with a higher speed stat. Use priority moves wisely to help your team stay one step ahead of the opposition. Whole bunch of quick coupons. Lovely. Physical versus special moves. Attack moves can either be physical or special moves. Physical attacks will do more damage the higher the attack stat of the Pokemon using them is. Special moves on the other hand will do more damage based on the higher special attack stat. But these moves aren't impacted by only the user's attacks or special attack stat. The physical moves will also deal less damage the higher the target's defense stat is. Likewise, same for special, but with the special defense stat. The Everlord you're facing off against has high defense, but low special defense. Try it as a test for using Dragon Dart, which is a physical move. In the face. Pokemon was hit 2 times. Icicle Crash on me. Oh no! Since the target has a high defense stat, the attack didn't do all that much damage. Now try using Dragon Pulse, which is a special move. Because the target has a low special defense stat, your Pokemon's move was able to deal a lot of damage. But remember that it's not only the target's defense and special defense stats that matter. Physical moves will deal more damage when used by a Pokemon with a high attack stat, while special moves will deal more damage when used by a Pokemon with a high special defense. Take into account your Pokemon's stats as well as those of your opponent to determine whether a situation calls for physical or special moves. Bleh. Quick coupon. Times 22. Status conditions. If you inflict an opponent with a status condition, you can quickly turn the battle to your advantage. To see the affected action, have Arcanine use the move Will-O-Wisp. You might notice something interesting about this one. It's going around quite a bit. This Gallade is female. This is surprisingly going around quite a bit. Bird. After the opponent used the contact physical move Close Combat, your Will-O-Wisp inflicted them with a burn. A burn opponent Pokemon's physical moves will have their damage halved, and the Pokemon will also take damage at the end of the turn. Let's test for ourselves whether the opponent's physical moves really only deal half as much damage for, shall we? This time, Flare Blitz them. So yeah, they got the gender wrong on the. They get for somehow they made Gallade a female. They somehow made a female Gallade, which is kind of funny. Not only did the opponent's physical move Close Combat have its damage halved, but the opponent also fainted due to the damage it took from its burn. Remember, inflicting static conditions on your opponent will help seize the upper hand in battles. A bunch more quick coupons. Contact versus non-contact moves. They have acknowledged this bug and will be fixing it, apparently. Pokemon moves are broadly divided into two groups, contact moves and non-contact moves. You can see this categorization in Move Info window that can be displayed in the move selection screen. Let's learn about the differences between contact moves and non-contact moves by seeing how they interact with an ability that is triggered by contact moves. Start by having Mousehold here use Population Bomb. Since Mousehold came into contact with the opponent using a contact move, it took damage from that Pokemon's ability Rough Skin. Its Multi Strike move, Mousehold took damage each time it touched the opponent, adding up to quite a lot of damage by the end of the turn. Now, why don't you see how things turn out when you have Mousehold use non-contact move Bullet Seed? Pokemon was hit 4 times. Since that was a non-contact move, Mousehold never triggered its opponent's Rough Skin ability, meaning it took no damage while attacking. Remember that contact moves and non-contact moves have different impacts as you choose the right move for each situation in battle. Get it? Impact. And let's finally learn more about weather conditions. Weather conditions can have a big impact on a battle. Let's take a scenario. Think of a scenario in which rain will help turn the tide of battle in your favor. Before we go change the weather, though, it's important to understand where we're starting from. Let's begin by having Basculegion use its Wave Crash move. Up 58%. Sorry, but it has 58% left. Oh, the Dynamax Wave Crash is even reduced the opposing Pokemon HP by half. Why don't we try changing the weather? Have Basculegion use Rain Dance next. Oh, I keep bonking it. Darn. Power boost by 50%. That's the Swiss Swim also doubles its speed stat when it's raining. Why don't you try that Wave Crash again in this weather? Wave Crash! KO! For the night down. Thanks to the rain! Thanks to the rain, the water type move had its power boosted by 50%, and Basculegion had its speed stat doubled by its Swiss Swim ability, meaning you got it, and it got to attack first. Make good use of the weather to help you turn the tides of battle in your favor. Great work! You're becoming quite the battle expert, Cico. It's just the sort of gumption a gym manager needs if they want to work their way up the ranks. And it's just what I expect from a talented trainer like you. Zert. I'm happy I got to support a quick learner like you, Cico. You're a full-fledged trainer now, no doubt about it. You earned the title of full-fledged trainer. Every journey starts with a single step. I can't wait to see just how far your journey will take you. For sure, I hope you'll keep striving to reach new heights in ranked battles. The higher you climb in the ranks, the more VP you'll be able to attain. And that'll come in super handy when you're recruiting and training Pokemon. I had to support you like always, so keep having fun out there and doing your best. Online competitions allow you to battle other trainers. Okay, I won't sign up for this one just yet. Other trainers from around the world in single dollar battles each season. Beat, you'll move up or down. Close. Oh yeah, we got this, haven't we? I want to go to the shop quickly. Check all the Hellvine. We've got Light Ball, Scope Lens, Roselli, Colba. We've got all the reducing berries. I know there was a bit of an issue with people had a bit of an issue with yeah, the fact that the actual current item selection's pretty limited. While using Dragonite, please use Dragonite. Hello there, Roblox. I will be using Dragonite. I just want to make sure I have a held item for it. Alright, let's make sure Dragonite gets something. Oh, I can give it a choice scarf? I suppose I should. do that. I'm using Team 1. Let us begin. Get ready to battle! Okay, so they've got Garchomp, Corviknight, they've got Dark, a whole bunch of Pokemon that can Mega Evolve as well. At least three Pokemon that can Mega Evolve. I don't have a single Mega on my team. You. Gengar will be the best? Yeah. Garchomp and Corviknight immediately, okay. Probably flip turn the Corviknight and then I can Ice Beam the Garchomp. Yeah, that worked. Bye-bye, Garchomp. Flip turn. Bye-bye. Let's switch in you, I think. Go, Sylveon! Absol. Oh. Alright. Well, I can Hyper Voice. I'll do some damage, and then I can Ice Beam the Corviknight. It's not going to do crazy damage, but it'll do something. Not very effective on Sylveon, of course. I need to use the Aerial Ace on Sylveon, okay. And then I Hyper Voice. 1% HP left on Corviknight. Wow. Mystical Fire on you, and I just kind of have to Ice Beam, so... Ice Beam! Bye-bye. Down goes Corviknight. I don't know if this is going to hit him, but alright. It did work. It's just not very effective. You win! Yes, if I remember correctly, I can actually fix that now. Hang on. X. Each season, by increasing the level of your battle pass, you'll be able to win various rewards. You can raise the level of the battle pass by taking part in ranked battles, etc., etc. Is Meganium right at the end? Half up. Oh, that's the Tawny hairstyle, right. And yeah, that's where that is. And that's where the Meganiumite is. And then we can get that Trilby too. That is incredibly shiny. I don't think it was that shiny in the thingy. Alright. Oh, I see a summary as well. So in case you haven't noticed, actually IVs aren't even in the game, anymore. Pokemon, I believe, just act as if they have max IVs, so you don't have to worry about that one. I don't know what I took. Oh. This is essentially a min-max Pokemon battle with having to, well, min-max. Yeah, basically you don't have to worry about that. I do kind of wish you could choose between, like, some of their stats and say min or max, because I think that's pretty much all that matters, usually. What happened to my items? What? I did claim the Mega Knightite, did I? Dragonite, did I? Yeah. I did. Oh, there we go. I found it. Megastone, there we go. Dragonite. Oh, would that help? Aggron? I don't know. That's not very... Unfortunately, that isn't quite as obvious as I think they were hoping for. Bright Powder? Why is Bright Powder here? Do I choice? I think, considering my Palafin's moves, I think Choice Scarf isn't a bad idea. Berries, I have a... I don't have Gengarite, do I? No, I do not. But I could totally get Gengarite, probably. Can I? Can I just get Gengarite from the shop? Because that would definitely be something I want to grab. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, that's not exactly very obvious, is it? Gengarite. I have Aggronite as well if I wanted to. Honestly, I think Sylvia... does Sylvia having that make sense, though? Yeah, you definitely don't want that. I'll give you choice scarf? That would make sense. Let's give you a lumberry for now. We can only have, like, the other choice items aren't even in the game as well, so that's a bit annoying. Oh, I should probably point out that, as I said, we only get one box of 30 Pokemon. So you get 10 extra, you get like 1,000 extra box spaces if you get the membership. How much is it? Oh. For 12 months, it's 10 times the price. Okay, to be fair, that is better. Exclusive missions, exclusive battle songs. I mean, fair enough, I guess. Let's try this team out, see what we get. Okay, so they've got Gardevoir, Heracross, Drampa, Azumarill, Corviknight, and Thingy. Abomasnow. Not really much for Palafin to do here. I think Aggron might actually... No, Aggron doesn't really have much to do either, do you? Stone Edge, Ironhead now. Ironically enough, I don't think Rose Raid is that bad here. Super effective on that, super effective on that, and that. Now let's have you go in first. These ones in the back, I think. Yeah. I don't have any. They don't really have an answer to. Well, not an obvious answer anyway to. Well, they have Heracross, which is an answer to Aggron, but you know, maybe if I did put the Omega Stone on it, who knows? Gardevoir and Drampa are the two. Okay. Voice, I guess. What? There goes the potential super effective hit from Psychics, from Psychic type moves. I have a voice. Bye bye, Drampa. I'd definitely say one of the biggest issues is only giving us a 30 Pokemon box space. That definitely feels like one of the biggest issues for this. I mean, keeping you in there is pretty much a good idea, isn't it? What? I don't know what. One, two, is just having a bunch. Yeah, I suppose. Probably also to try and... you can't actually do anything right now because you're choice scarfed. Well, there's an option to buy more box space and it could possibly cost a premium card. It costs actual money. Like, it's just... the only way to do it is to get the membership. I suppose technically if you have a Pokemon Home membership, you technically have as much box space as you need there, but still. Because you can pop Pokemon in and out of Pokemon Champions. But I kind of wish gift Pokemon would come into just like have their own box space. Like they just have like a boxes of gift Pokemon. Yeah, let's go again. It is on Android and iOS, yeah. Bam bam bam. Bam bam bam. There we go. That's a pretty well-rounded team, actually. Venusaur, Charizard, Torkoal. Quite a lot of fire types. So Palafin's a good option. Because they'll have to have at least one of them. What about Dragonite? Yeah. We've got Dragonite. They've got two grass types, so I definitely probably should have my own Dragonite. Actually, no. Gengar. I don't think they... Most of those Pokemon don't... Oh. Let's have Dragonite hop in. Sylveon and Roserade again? Yeah. That might work. This person's obviously been bringing in Pokemon from Pokemon Home. I didn't think to actually prepare my Pokemon from Pokemon prepare Pokemon Home for this, to be honest, so that was my bad. And it's Pokemon with gacha-esque mechanics, pretty much. Dragonite and Palafin. Flip turn. There's not very much point in waiting, is there? Ice Beam on Whimsicott. Has the same ability regardless. So... It's using Tailwind. Okay, so that's... Everyone's speed has been boosted, which means Charizard's going to attack first. But it's using Air Slash on me. That's fine. Down to 1 HP. Oof. Because of the Focus Sash, right. That makes sense. Then I can extreme speed the Charizard. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. That was a good idea I didn't immediately go into a water type then, isn't it? Sunlight is turned harsh. Ah, down to 4%, okay. Bye-bye! Ah, that was funny. That's pretty funny. Okay, so that one's... Yeah, that's Heat Wave. Do more damage to both of us. Potentially burn us. That burns Sylveon, which doesn't matter. As I'm only using Quick Attack for chip damage. Fair enough. Communicating, please stand by. Communicating, please stand by. Yeah, this is a proper, like, full... This is a proper team. Like, someone's, like, they've brought in their own Pokemon from home to put together a Sun team, it seems. I forgot this thing had Drought. I thought it had Solar Power. I think I'm thinking of a different Pokemon, though. I believe it's its special attack that's lacking, so... I can priority move again. Okay, so that's Charizard, the currently most dangerous thing on the field, taken care of. Hadouken! Okay, that's about what I expected, to be fair. That's using Flamethrower, yeah. Okay, bye-bye Sylveon, you did good. You done good, Chief, you done good. I don't really have any good answer. I think you'll have to be Sylveon. Oh, no, Sylveon. Yeah, I picked a decent Pokemon for this, didn't I? Jeez. Let's Sludge Bomb the... No. Actually, yeah, we have to should Sludge Bomb the Torkoal, and then I can... Pray to the Lord this hits! Pray to the Lord this hits, because this thing has Chlorophyll. No, I didn't do as much damage as I thought it would. Oh, that actually KO'd it! Wow! I'm shocked that managed to KO the Torkoal. And that actually hit. That was a pretty fun fight. That was good. We defeated that person. Rank 3. Oh wow, that was a lot of extra points earned there. All right, I think we can do one more with this loadout, and then I'll see what I can do about. See if I actually remember to move the digital key over to my actual over to this. Okay, so what do we got? We've got Tyranitar, Gengar, Whimsicott, Dragonite, Politoed, and this. So this seems like a weather setting team. So we've got Tyranitar, which will probably have its wind set, which will probably be able to set Sandstorm. Whimsicott, which is a priority move setter. Politoed, which usually has Drizzle. Gengar, I think. Yeah, you don't really have any actual advantages here, but you do have a fighting move. That is something I need to remember. Yeah, I will take you in. I will definitely take... I think having the same starting setup would be a good one, actually, because... Actually... There we go. There we go. Because if they're gonna bring Whimsicott, then it's gonna be a lead because they need it to use Tailwind. So if I can... Yeah. I ran a T-Tar and Garchomp. Alright. Not quite what I expected, but okay. Let's punch it in the face repeatedly. Yeah, I think doing a bit of chip damage would be a good idea too. I know that, like, this is a really stupid idea to just put all my eggs in one palafin-shaped basket, but sure. Is it using earthquake strats? Okay, that's just there. That's protecting Garchomp, but... KO. Defensive special defense spell. Cico's down. Buffed it by the sandstorm. Buffed it by the sandstorm. Okay, now I can use Flip Turn on Whimsicott. And I can also... Fine, Dazzling Gleam again. Yeah, okay, I should have seen that one coming. Yeah. I forgot I had Choice Scarf on. Wow, that did all of my health. Okay. That has leftovers, alright. Okay, so... Position on the left. Switch in. Mega Evolution, go! Okay, yeah, I had a feeling that was what they were going to do. That's fine. I don't mind throwing a Protect in that. So it's using Tailwind now. Oh, that's awkward. But still, getting rid of that thing should be helpful. Maybe I should have just Extreme Speeded into the Whimsicott instead. That probably would have worked better. Yeah, that would have worked a lot better. Yeah, that's something I probably should have done. I should have just Extreme Speeded into use Extreme Speed into the Whimsicott. I can only hope, even though it's going to have a super effective hit, that Dragonite can survive a Dragon Claw. I have a feeling Gengar's going to be using Sludge Bomb on Sylveon. Can't do much about that, but... Oh, it's definitely going to be doing that. Oh no, it's using it on Dragonite. It's okay. So, yeah. Entirely just to KO it. Fair enough. Dragonite not have any good moves to hit Sylveon with? So just Dragonite. Yeah, this is my only hope. Otherwise, I just get one shot. I'd probably get one shot by thingy anyway, but that... Yeah, that's fair. And this thing's faster, so... It does have Iron Head, fair enough. Yeah, that's what I expected. I should have used Extreme Speed into the thingy. But I probably would have lost anyway. Actually, no, because it's only +1 priority, so I actually might have been able to do it without... Yeah, fair enough. I should have just focused all in. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, wow. I actually do just lose that. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to continue battling. My bad. No, stop it. I have something, at least. I have these. I have my quick coupons. I can't claim my end ball, which is fine. I don't really mind. Well, well, yeah. Honestly, I'm not sure what I can really say at the moment. There's a lot of those I can get. It's not actually available right now, is it? No, it is not. Perfectly fine. I mean, it's 20% boosts, then it could be worse. And I like ball specifically so you can use Pikachu in these. Because because the only Pokemon allowed in are fully currently, it's all, the only eligible Pokemon are fully evolved. Yeah, those that are fully evolved, and those that are... Oh, I've forgotten the word now. Those that are fully evolved, or Pikachu. Those are the only ones that are allowed in. Actually, quick question. Can I change the actual... Oh, I can. I can do that. They completely got rid of the other neutral abilities and neutral natures. You only have serious. Yeah, I could potentially do that. Interesting. That's something I could do with this guy. Okay, we've got Machamp here. Has no guard. Cathedral. Dragon. I haven't actually even used here. There we go. So I can actually, I think if I click, roster info. Alright, here's all the featured Pokemon for this roster. Which I think are all the ones that are currently in the game. I like how they have to list each form separately. So we've got like a whole... So that's funny to me, I don't know why. The fact that you have to list each form separately is amusing. It really shouldn't be, but... Yeah. And yeah, we can just collect Pokemon from Pokemon Home. And we can also then send them back if we want to. I ain't gonna mess with that right now. I'll probably just do that off screen, because this is just like a first impressions stream, essentially. And honestly, so far, this seems pretty serviceable. Of course, it didn't do all the stuff that I wanted it to do, but I wasn't expecting it to do that, to be honest, so... yeah. Oh, we haven't checked out the profile. Oh, we can check out the profile. To change our profile stuff. Nice. And the profile. I don't have any badges. I can at least give myself the title of full-fledged trainer! We have Pokemon permanently recruited, 8. Battle victories, 3. Oh, it doesn't give you a loss record. That's not bad. Victory poses, VP spending shops. Win 10 battles using... Ah, I see. So we get titles and a bunch of VP for doing these. Of course, we've got Battle-Wise. Now, this is how we get all the titles. Title Tycoon! Ah, I see. Oh, mechanics. Let's put a team feature. You can input the team ID of a team that's been shared and a battle scene. One ID created for you. I see. I suppose I'll just do a quick casual battle. You know what? Let's do one more. Let's do one quick casual battle so we can get that achievement off the list. Get ready to battle. Did that say Ruby? It did say Ruby. I didn't know you were playing Ruby. I don't know. Okay, so we've got a lot of psychics and a lot of fairies. So I think you, definitely. Let's go you and then you. And then I can use Aggron because we've got a few fairies as well. Not me, but certainly that's certainly a team comp. I know, it's a very fairy team comp as well. It's very specifically fairy types. They have the same hair as me and the same glasses. Maybe their eye shape is different though. The eye shape might be different, I'm not sure. Roserade and Palafin. Okay. Okay, Sludge Bomb that. And then like just chip damage the Meganium, I think. I don't know if it's going to be fast enough to deal with Palafin. Oh, it's going straight into Mega Meganium. Alright then. What? Oh, I probably should have turned the hash ring. Oh well. Oh no, I poisoned it though. That's good. That's something. Bye bye. Ah, flipping heck, this thing's fun. I summon? And I can switch in my Gengar. Which probably tanks whatever... Oh yeah, definitely tanks it. It's using Trick... Ah, it's a speed... It's a lower speed team, okay. Okay. I don't have a good priority move, okay. I can't get rid of Rose Raid's thingy, so I can't use Rose Raid how I want to. But I don't want to recruit it because I've got Rose Raid. I've got other Rose Raids that I want to use. Might as well Mega Evolve it. Not like I was going first anyway. 1 HP! It's using Synthesis to heal the chip damage I did. And it's Mega Soul, yeah. Bye-bye! That's a spicy meatball! Oh dear, that was amazing. I peeked the mic a bit. How did you survive that, friendo? Yeah, I should have realized since I had a hatchery it was probably going to be a trick room. Team. Mimikyu! And Delphox, it's alright. I mean, I don't think you're long for this world, so just hit the Mimikyu in the face, would you? I think my Mega Gengar's gonna get Psychicked. There's not much I can do about that, but... Still, that's pretty good. I like that, being able to just put together that. Helping Hand on Mimikyu. The fudge is this thing gonna do? You need a Helping Hand. Shadow Claw, that's what it's gonna do. You know what? Fair enough. You know what? Fair enough. I didn't think Rose Raid would be surviving this turn, but okay. And it got... Did it get poisoned as well? What on earth is this poison like? That's hilarious. Well, Palafin I will switch in. And I will, Jet Punch. That sounds like a good idea. 0 to hero! I mean... Sure, I will use Sludge Bomb. And then I will have to Jet Punch Delphox, because that's a priority move. And I can get rid of it before it becomes a problem. It is using Protect, okay. I didn't think it would be doing that, but sure. Oh, it is just wanting to punch you in the face, isn't it? Fair enough. Yep, it learns Wood Hammer because it has a wooden tail. That is the entire reason that thing learns Wood Hammer. It is great. I like it. Jet Punch! If this thing sweeps the rest of my team, that is going to be hilarious. I don't know how Rose Raid survived that. I'm going to be 100% honest. Rose Raid did a miracle there, and I don't know how it did it. Oh dear. Let's get 2000 VP! Honestly, just kind of curious. Oh, that's a training ticket. Okay, you get training tickets for the membership stuff. Alright. Yeah, gift Pokemon should be their own box, I still think. You know what? I don't really think of too much else to do right now. I mean, I've had a go at everything. Not really that much else for me to do, I'm gonna be honest. Oh yeah. We're going to recruit. What was oh, so that's what it does. It's a return. So I can return. Oh, I can return any of these. Okay. Any of the Pokemon I have received in Pokemon from this game, I can return if I ever wish to. All right. If I ever need to do that, I will. But yeah. So I think I'm just gonna give my very initial impressions. I think that honestly, this seems serviceable. This seems perfectly fine. Bit undercooked, definitely, but it seems just perfectly serviceable. Overall, I mean, I kind of wish there was a bit of a single-player mode, like just a nice way of like practicing. Because I don't believe there's a way in. It's made to be what it is. Yeah, exactly. Like, I kind of wish there was just a way of practicing on like. It's not supposed to be for mobile gamers. This is like how they're going to be doing the actual. This is what's going to be used for VGC going forward. The actual official competitions. I'm going to make sure. Oh yeah. Yes, that is what this. That's what they said this is going to be. This is going to be like how they do VGC. That's why you've got all that. That's why, like, this is designed to help you figure out and learn competitive Pokemon. That's like, yeah, Pokemon for, well, just the fighting, which I guess it fits with VC is the point. It also removes a lot of the options some people could do out of pocket. I know, yeah. Let me just go to the recruit, because, like... Now, let me just pop the recruit menu up to show you that this is the roster. The eligible for ranked battles, okay. So I don't know if this is specifically the only Pokemon that are currently in the game. There's a whole bunch of, like, these. Like, I don't know if these are literally the only Pokemon available. Good luck. Oh, no, they actually are. Okay, so it's only the fully evolved Pokemon and Pikachu that are available at the moment, it seems. And I don't even think it's all fully evolved Pokemon, because there's no legendaries either. Presumably they will release, like, the ability to use more Pokemon before the next VGC tournament, like, official tournaments. But, like, you are right. It feels like it does just limit the amount of out-of-pocket strategies. Like, as far as I can tell, there's no Pachirisu. That is, like, the go-to example of a random out-the-box strategy. The lack of IV training doesn't really affect too much, I'm going to be honest. The lack of IV, just having everything be treated as if it had 31. that doesn't really do anything, I think. It doesn't really matter too much. After all, pretty much the only reason you wouldn't want a Pokemon with max IVs in a stat is hidden power, which isn't in the game. So, whatever. And for stuff like Foul Play, Trick Room, and the like, which, yeah, it kind of hurts certain very specific Pokemon who you might want to do for Trick Room, but overall, I don't really think it's going to be that much of an issue. But yeah. I think the biggest issues that we currently have is the limited box space for free-to-play players. And it's I get the whole point of it is they want you to buy the membership so you have a bunch of boxes so you can put together a million teams. So you can have a whole bunch of Pokemon in there, but I do think not having the ability to have a couple of extra boxes available for the available for players is very stupid. It's very stupid and very short-sighted, I think. At the very least, having the gift Pokemon you get from the game have their own boxes. If you have gift Pokemon like these two that you get through Mystery Gift, they should have their own box, and temporary Pokemon that you have recruited should have their own box. Should be an extra thing that doesn't take up a box space until you've actually recruited them. Things like these, I get it. Or even just the ones that he gives you as a gift. They probably keep basically all these Pokemon that I currently have. Except the Palafin. The Machamp, Dragonite, those two, the gift Sylveon, Beedrill, Gengar, the Lent, Beedrill, Gengar, Aggron, Hydreigon, and Sylveon. They should be their own box, I think. As that would immediately free up pretty much all but ones. That would pretty much free up 20. That would basically have 29 spaces free. And the Roserade, for instance, I think if it's a temporary thing, it shouldn't take up a box space. That way you get to trial it, and then if you choose to recruit it, then you get it in your boxes, in your main boxes. And not having something to unlock, I think not having a single player, even just a small little single player training mode, I think is just to test team comps against is also a very big missed opportunity here. I'm not a competitive battler, as I've outright stated on the posts for this and is in the description. I'm a complete noob at competitive battling. But even I know that having the ability to just test it randomly, to just be able to test the strategy you want, that is invaluable. That is incredibly helpful. Before you take it into proper competitive, because what happens if it's just thinking, oh, I spent all this time and effort putting together a team that just doesn't work. Yeah, just having a basic Colosseum. It doesn't even have to be anything special. It could literally just be a Battle Revolution-esque or Pokemon Stadium-esque Colosseum mode, where you're just going through a bunch of different... Yeah, exactly. Just give us a training dummy so you can test, give us just a simple thing where you can go against a random, just a preset team, an opponent, yeah. Yes. Is that actually a thing? I want to check. I want to make sure that isn't actually a thing and I'm complaining about nothing. Is anywhere will be in battle tutorials? No, it is not. Is it in Pokemon training? No, it is not. So yeah, overall, yeah, I feel this is definitely it definitely feels rushed. It feels like a very rushed, yeah, it feels rushed. It really does. Graphics-wise, I think it looks perfectly serviceable for what they needed to do with it. The battles look nice. I still wish we had the Battle Revolution-esque animations, but hey, what can you do? That's small potatoes in the long run. Gonna be honest, that's not really that important. What is important is that they got the core idea of the competitive thing down, and that's fine. Do I think having the ability to at least to set IVs, like just go into training and like you say, oh, just set attack and speed IVs to 0 for this specific thing? Yes, I think having the ability to do that would have been nice. But it's not required. Yeah, it would have been nice. It's not crazy required. Having such a limited selection of held items in the shop, like you've given us choice scarf but not choice specs and choice band. You've not given us throat spray, even though like that's really cool. We've got the scope lens. We don't have like the wide lens or the zoom lens. We don't have any of the pinch berries, the ones that recover your health when in a pinch. It's alright. Like we've got the type nullification berries and the status reducing berries and leper berries for some reason. And we've got like the type boosting feathers, but we don't have stuff like heavy duty boots or the clear amulet or any of the cool items. They've just given us like the most basic stuff. So yeah, as I given us an actual single player mode with like Colosseums where we fight the guys at the end, just as like just a bit of training, just as a way of like getting to understand before you go jumping head first into rank. Like, let's be honest, Master Duel is really silly, but it does give you a way of practicing decks beforehand. And I think, like, I'm pretty sure like the Hearthstone one does as well, and probably the Elestrals one will as well. So it just feels silly that we don't have like even just a small. It doesn't have to be like a super large campaign. It can just be like, oh, how about these? And you can mess around with different team comps. We have a whole bunch of rental teams you can use. Like, why don't we have rental teams? Let's have a rental team. You can go for use like a simple rental team. Like, they don't have to be fantastic, but they can be serviceable just to get you into the swing of it. I mean, that's basically what the whole recruit thing is, but still. It feels very undercooked. And all I can say is I hope, like, it's a good thing this doesn't, like, since it doesn't cost anything up front, it's fine, I guess, but they really should, if they're wanting this to be the future of VGC, I think they do need to make sure they put a lot more work into it, basically. A lot more work needs to be done, and a lot more outfits need to be added. And more like hairstyles and that. It does just take us straight there. Okay, it doesn't actually tell you. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, honest, as I said, so it's perfectly serviceable at the moment for what it is, but it really needs more to it. They need to add a lot more, and soon, because everyone's going to be comparing this to Pokemon Showdown. As much as they don't want it to be, this is going to be compared to Pokemon Showdown. And they want this to be, obviously they need to make money from this, like no one's gonna argue that, but still, I think it is a little silly. Yeah, exactly, it is its direct competitor. Maybe that, A, it's free, and B, it's made just for battling, exactly. But yeah, I've kind of waffled on about the same thing. And like, they need to be able to make sure this is able to compete with it, otherwise people are just going to flock to there and completely ignore VGC. completely ignore the official... Well, I don't think they'll ignore the official tournaments, but, like, it won't do what they want it to do. But yeah, I think overall, I've said this like 3 times now, but I want to try and make sure I say it as a final thing. I mean, they could, but I somehow don't think it'd work. Especially because I don't think any of the tournaments on Showdown are for cash. I think it's just for personal glory, so I don't think they would have had I don't think they really have a thing to stand on there. Any hoodles. This needs a lot more in it. They need to do a lot. They need a lot more with this. They need to add a lot more styles, a lot more outfits, definitely. And yeah, basically that. But it's solid for what it is. It's all right. It's not mind-blowingly amazing. It's not the best thing ever. It's just all right. And what they needed to do was make this great. And hopefully they can do that in the future. But I would like to thank you all very much for watching. Next time I'm probably just like it's probably going to be right back onto my brain's completely gone. It's going to be like right back onto good lord, brain. Right, yeah. We'll probably go back to Mario 64. If I'm not feeling that, I'll figure out something else to play. I do still need to finish Mystery Dungeon. I got a few other things I need to do as well. But yeah, I would like to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all on the next stream. Catty bye!